Hello! This video is going to explain how the banner system works in FinalSite. So what is a banner? So here I am looking at the scholarships pages of our website. And I want you to draw your attention to this top banner here at the top. And then over here, this page has a side banner going down the left side. So let's take a quick look at how this is laid out. So if I go down to Compose, that allows me to edit the page. The banners get grayed out because it's basically telling me, hey, this is the content of the page. This is the main body of this page. This is where you should direct what you're doing on this page. But this page is also laid out with a top banner and a side banner. And I can manage that by going over to this little diagram. It looks like it's like a tiny little mini page with a top, a bottom, or a header, a footer, and a left and a right. So I click it, and this is where I can manage that. There we go. So it's set to have a main body in the blue, a header, a footer, and a left. And FinalSite's really cool, and they've recently added a whole bunch of these other types that we can do on these pages. We can get really creative. But so it's like up here, I have a header, a left, a right, and a footer. So real easy. Our footer, we only have footer. This is like, these two came with FinalSite. So every page has the same footer. So we just choose it. It's called footer. We just put it on there. But every page can have a different header and a different left and right. And we have a number of these pre-generated for us, and we've made over the years. So let's take a look. This page has the Admissions 1 banner for its header. Under left banner, we've got Admissions Nav, which means it's the banner, it's the left banner that has a navigation element used in admissions. For right banner, it has none selected. So let's see what happens if we choose Events, a different one. Well, these little icons automatically change to show me that I now have a top, a bottom, a left, and a right. But I'm still just going to stick with the one main body section. We don't need columns or anything like that. So let's hit save and see what happens. It's thinking. See, now it's added that right banner. Scroll down. So it looks like that's all that was in the Admissions Events banner. So I'm going to go back and undo that. Go back over to right banner, click none, put it back. There we go. Now we're back to normal. So the question then becomes, how do I edit my banners? The most common thing is this picture at the top. Very often we're like, hey, I want to get a cool new picture up there. And that's great. We just got to follow some very simple guidelines and then just simply understand how this works. How do we edit any banner is kind of the question. So I can mouse over and it says, hey, edit your banner. Hey, edit your banner. And you could do that here. There's also another place you can go over on the side to get a better look at your banner. So like if I open this up, it grays out everything else and allows me to edit in this little space where the banner was. And all of these are just content elements, very similar to how the main body works. FinalSite uses the same system in both. The whole point of banners is that I can go make this banner somewhere else in the system and then apply the banner to a number of different places. So if I make a change here, anywhere else where this banner shows up, that change is also made. It makes it very easy to put to reuse content. But in terms of changing these things, it's all just the same. So like, for example, if I wanted to change this picture, I'll click Edit Content, and now I'm in the content. Oops, there it goes. And it's just one of those boxes with, I can add text, I can add a picture, and the only thing that's in here is a picture. I can go to the code. You can see that it's just a picture. I can delete the picture and add in a new one. I can delete the picture and put in text. You do whatever you want. I'm just going to save. And if I did change that picture, remember, anywhere else where this banner shows up, that picture will be changed. Now, this was called, where was it? Admissions 1. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the header. Left, Admissions Nav. Another place, let me get out of here. There we go. Another place where I could edit this banner is if I go all the way to the top over here, right now I'm in Pages, I can get out of Pages and go to Banners. And here's a list of all the banners the school's had. This is all 4 types: footers, headers, left, right, and other things. So I'm going to find that left banner. Here it is, left banners, Admissions 1. Oh no, sorry, Admissions Nav is the one we were talking about. So let's take a look. it loads it over here, except it loads it really wide. So it doesn't quite look like how it does on the website. So that's like the consequence of editing it individually versus on the page. But it gives us more room to like actually work. So let's see here. This is a navigation element. So it's pre-propagated with links. Request information. This was that yellow button. And it has a special code right there, class callout button, to become a yellow button. Contact paragraph, and there's that picture. So it's a little harder to edit this. I'm going to go back. I just wanted to show you how that looked. Pages. We're going back to scholarships. Okay. So now here is the same banner, but it's being displayed and rendered as it would be on the website. So let's take a look again. So again, that request information looks how it would look. It's got that yellow styled button around it. And that works because in the code, we use this special A code with the href is a link. It's just a URL in there. http blah 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 xavierhighschool.org/admission/inquiry. But we leave class callout button, leave all that. And then in between here is what the button says, the text on the button. So if you ever need to put a yellow button, you pretty much just copy this code, slap it into a different content element, and change the link and change where it says request information. That's all I do. And you get this nice looking button that calls out. Cancel. All right, so now the real big question is, how do you change this top banner? So again, if I made changes to this banner, let's take a look at it. It's the Admissions 1 banner. If I change that picture, everywhere that has this Admissions 1 banner, that picture would be changed. So if you ever wanted to do a different picture on every one of your pages, you'd have to make a new banner and apply it to each page, which is fine. It just takes time. Let's see here. Let's take a look. All header banners work the same way. So I just want to show you real quick. The key here that makes it complicated is that all header banners include the logo, the menu, this quick links, and the search bar. So that's the kind of stuff where you want that on every page. So you have to make sure you keep those elements there before you change the picture. Or when changing the picture, you don't accidentally get rid of this stuff. So I want to show you how this is built because every header banner is the same way. And to do this, I'm going to go out, because it's easier to see, over here in banners. And I'm going to find, let's see here. This is Admissions 1. So we're going to open up that one. Admissions 1. Yeah, we're going to discard changes because we don't want anything. Here it is. So this is what this banner looks like. Lots of content elements, or lots of elements that are doing things that are important, but it's hard to tell what's going on unless you know what to look for. So we have, let's see here. Name of the school. This is, let's see here, the search bar, I believe. This is the menu. This is the quick links. And this is the social media navigation. And then finally, underneath all of those is the picture that we want to change. So the idea being, I can duplicate this header. I'm going to make a new header right now. I'm going to take this admission 1. I'm going to hit this duplicate button. It says clone. Please specify a unique title for this name. Kelsey's test. Header. Clone it. Let's see here. Somewhere in this list. There it is. Kelsey's test header. And I'm in it. So good, I can make some changes. So I don't want to touch any of this. I just want to change that picture. So let's see here. I'm going to edit content. There we go. I'm inside of it. I'm just going to delete. And I'm going to grab a new picture, insert image. Now here's the deal. Oops, what happened? You can put any image in your header, but our website supports a very specific size of image. And it's 2,000 pixels across by 300 or 400. We'll get the exact dimensions in a second. That creates that really wide image across the top. It looks really nice, but it makes it challenging to find a photo that will fit that because it's, again, a really wide image. Let me show you some examples here. Oh, yeah, you saw it. Let's go look for some more. browse. So a long time ago, I have to put in a lot of these images. It's not in documents. Images. Let's try. There we go. Photos. Banners short. Here's all the images, and if I look at this, view one, there it is, there's one. Looks like a chemistry set. Let's see, here's one, basketball. Good. Oh yeah, here it goes, 2000 by 300. So the idea being you would have to create a Photoshop file that's 2000 by 300 and edit your photos just to fit that, to create a rectangle like that. So I'm going to choose this one, graduation. Let's see, view. Oh, that's great. From almost 3.5 years ago. So I'm going to choose lacrosse. I don't have to touch anything else there. It's loaded. Scroll down, save. There we go. Pop the image in, hit save. Oops, come on. It's thinking. There we go. So Kelsey's test header. Now we're going to go back to that scholarship page. Scholarships. There it is. An error occurred saving your content. Well, we'll ignore that. Let's see if it works. Okay, let's see if I can change this to the header I just made. Oops, I went too fast. I go down to that button, go to header, and I'm going to look for Kelsey's test header. There it is. Save. Did it not save my image? Of course not. Let's go back. Banners. Kelsey's test header. Oh, I forgot to hit publish. That's right. Just like everything else, you got to hit publish to make it go live. Great. Banners, pages, scholarships. Should have changed now. There it is. So I can then publish it to make this live, but you would all freak out down there. So let's not do that. We're going to set it back to admissions nav. I'm sorry, academics one. Oh, not academics. Oops. Admissions one. Great. Publish. Okay, so that's a heads up on banners. And that's about it for this video. The biggest lesson being know that banners are shared across different pages. So if you make a change on one, it's usually going to be changed on other ones. Don't mess up the navigation when you change the header banner. And that 2000 by 300 image is what you have to remember for this picture. All right, good luck. And let me know if you have any questions.